used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being the quarterback.
He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Falcons,
they'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
At the 38-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Vick. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Vick. Open man. That's Eston Chisholm. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get violation. That's all.
No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
That's his man. It's Samuel. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 32
That is
yards.
a big gain for the 49ers. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. And a 49er.
And it's
first
hardly
down.
an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
And the 49ers.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's complete to Stevenson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now, faking the give. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6.
A 6-yard
2nd down.
pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Pitts is the man in motion. To throw, here's Vick. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and
on play action, it's Vick. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Throwing is Vick. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
the best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Third and 7.
My dog Terry, what's up, boy? Taking it back old school, man. Taking it back to the Michael Vick Dion days, bro. With the current some of the Falcon players that's on the team now, man. They're doing something a little different, bro. What's up with you, dog?
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work.
Yeah, Terry, man. But I was able to download the Legend Falcons, man. When I'm talking about the Legend Falcons, and you talking about Vick, Dion. You know, when you see players that we're familiar with, like Bijan number 5, because you know Vick number 7. Shit, Jesse Tuggle on here on defense, Keith Brookie. AJ is on the other side playing corner, man. This the Legend 49ers I'm playing, bro. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, T.O., Vernon Davis, Frank Gore. Oh, yeah, man. Legends versus Legends, man. Just trying to switch it up, man. Just trying to put out some versatile content on here, bro. You see Julio right there, you know what I'm saying?
It is a Big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, yeah, folks. You see him. You see Julio there.
That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta.
I
know you remember him, folks. I know you remember him.
Back to their first possession of this
Terrence
game,
Mathis, bro.
resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this.
Hey, but you know what, Terry, man? I ain't know how popular, man, and I didn't realize it till now how popular these sim games is on Madden, man. These sim games be popping on Madden, bro.
Things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
That's right, yeah. Terry Mathis was a dog back then, bro. Oh, yeah. Andre Rison, he wide receiver number 3, because I got Julio as my number 1, Roddy White. Then it's Andre Rison number 3, Terry Mathis number 4. And I put Dion as the 5 if they go to a 5 receiver set.
And the kicks away.
5 receiver set, I got Dion in there, so. I said, oh, yeah, you'll get views. Oh, man, that's what I'm hoping for, man.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Because, you know what I'm saying, all the sim games, I know what other cats do. They be posting like every team, man, but you know how this is, Terry, man. I'm diehard red and black, bro, so, you know, I'm using the Falcons going against everybody, bro. So, I appreciate you pulling up on me, Terry, for real, bro. Appreciate the support, my G, for real.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That finds Samuel looking across. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. The tight end going in motion to the left. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Yeah, hey, Terry, man, I seen your show earlier, man, when your son was like, man, was big in the Falcons to make the playoff this year. Shit, that's what we all hoping for. So if you get around here, man, we ain't sniffed the damn playoffs in 2017, man, shit. So I'm damn near going on 10 years, bro. Tired of seeing the same shit every year. He look just like Julio, don't he, Terry? Look just like Julio. He grabbing on here something serious, bro.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here. And
yep, they got T.O. Man, Terry. Jerry Rice on that team is a 99 overall. T.O. is a 98. And plus they got the prime Debo. When Debo was there, he a 90 damn 4. And Brandon Ayuk is on there. Only one that's not on here is Christian McCaffrey. Because when I downloaded Christian McCaffrey is on Carolina with Cam. over there.
That they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will score.
You see that shit, folk, man? Wide ass open, bro.
His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
That's Joe Montana for your ass, boy. You give him time, he gonna pick your ass apart, bro.
Moody to add the extra point. Good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it.
Simulation game, CPU versus CPU. How did they get so popular here on Madden as far as like content?
To the end, it's Vick. This throw pulled in by Tips. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the
No, I was asking Tara, like, what makes like the Madden simulation gameplay? What makes it so popular as far as like creating content just off of simulation, CPU versus CPU? What makes it so popular?
Their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3 brings up 3rd and 6.
Vick gonna look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
A waste of time.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Oh, okay, okay.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. He'll look to throw. Rice open. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one hard. It's Knox, the tight end. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Kittle is the man in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to number 21. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back again, the ball carrier,
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Udi's kick is good. And the 49ers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Here's Vick. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Vick. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
To throw is Vick. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
At the 47-yard line.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He'll work forward for a couple. Mason Smith on the stop.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Throwing is Vick. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
The Niners take over
The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got room past the 35. And they will finally run him down. So a big one there to start the drive.
It's
an even 40 yards.
And a 49er.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
They'll go with the counter on first down. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Back to the air one more time. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Brooks, touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
Man, they get ready to blow our ass out, bro.
First half, he's had, Greg, a 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Falcons 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Throwing now. Vick. Quick throw. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one.
Got cracked on that play.
Secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Montana's pass. Complete to Jalen Brooks. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And the Niners are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
And the 49er first down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Now, Vick. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To the air. It's Vick. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. He's inside the 40. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Vick. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. To throw, here's Vick. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
Niners 27, Falcons 14.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 49ers offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On play action, he'll set up to throw, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, 49ers.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a second and 9. Downfield and hauled in by Samuel. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
49er first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And the 49ers are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Kittle is the man in motion. Here's a run. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Falcons 14.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
The Falcons
line.
offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Vick gonna look to throw. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
The 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Third and 5. Throwing is Vick, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. Off the play fake. Here's Vick. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. To throw is Vick. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Robinson, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs, touchdown Atlanta. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
On is Coop for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So out is Coot. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Samuel going to see what he can do. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 34.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. He'll stay on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. call it a yard at most. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
9 yards to go.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Montana's pass.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the 49ers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Vick. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Pitts is the man in motion. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now, Vick. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first down.
At the 50-yard line.
First and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5. They run over center with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On third down, it's Vick. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down. To the air. It's Vick. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To throw, here's Vick. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Niners' 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. They'll try to run with their fullback. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Here's third and 2. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he is going to have that Falcons first down by a couple of yards.
4 yards.
They get 4 on that
Falcons
third and 2.
First down. First and
What a nice
10
drive this continues to
line.
turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a first set of downs.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7 at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Vick. That one taken in by London. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. On the move left. He'll try a second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Niners 38, Falcons 28.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he'll slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off, hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
Kittle is the man in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The 49ers out to punt this one, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Vick gonna look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here is 2nd and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And the Falcons
closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive. The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To throw is Vick. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. This throw pulled in by Pitts. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First down.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Throwing is Vick. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll come up now for second down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
On is Coop for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
And that is a big-time play to somehow come up with the onside kick. But now, Mike, there's enough time to maybe run 1 or 2 plays, but you have to give your kicker a chance to push this thing into overtime.
This is 1st and 10. Now, Vick. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Throwing now, Vick. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic?
Holy shit.
Lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Here's Coop for the extra point.
Chat, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing, bro?
Good. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage.
42, 49ers 38.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a timeout is called, so now you're probably looking at one final play back in their own territory. This is going to take a miracle.
38-yard line.
Second and 7. They'll look to throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.